Hi, I'm Gail and welcome back to lowcarbrecipe.ideas.com. Today we're going to make a low-carb, simple cauliflower rice. I know we use a lot of cauliflower, but it's one of the best vegetables to be using. It's definitely low-carb and it's really healthy for you. So we're going to do a simple cauliflower rice that I think you're really going to enjoy the flavor. So let's get started and I'll show you how to make it. So the first thing I did was I cut my cauliflower in half and I took off the leaves, and this is the other half. Now normally I do use the whole cauliflower to do this recipe, but it's just as good using the whole cauliflower or even half. Just the flavor is just a little stronger and it's a lovely flavor for the half. It just depends on how much you want to have left over because it does make quite a bit. So now since I've got them all cut, I'm going to put them in my food processor and I'm going to make them into rice. So I'm going to shred the cauliflower. So just remember, on each side of the blade it'll say shred, which you can see shred there, and the other side says slice. So you can see. So make sure you put it on shred, and then we're going to put the lid on, and then I'm just going to gradually put in my cauliflower and we're going to shred them up. There we go, we've got everything shredded, ready to go. So we're going to add the ingredients together. So I've got 2 eggs that we need. And I've got a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. That's what I used. Grainy mustard would be really good. It just depends on what you have in the house. So there's a tablespoon. So a tablespoon of mustard. Perfect. And then I've got 2 cloves of garlic. It wasn't large cloves, but I've got them smushed up nice and perfect. And I have a teaspoon of chili powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. So we're just going to mix this all together. Like I said, it's a very, very simple recipe, but it just has a great flavor. And it's the butter that really makes it a great flavor. So I'm just going to stir this up, and then we're going to go to the frying pan. I've got my frying pan on. I'm going to take my rice, my cauliflower. We're going to throw it into the frying pan. Now I'm just going to make a little hole in the center, and I have a 1/2 cup of butter that I want to cook in with the rice. So when this gets all melted, we will add in our other ingredients and then just let it cook, and we've got a delicious, simple rice. So I've got my butter all melted, and we're just going to mix the butter with our cauliflower. And now we're going to add our egg mixture here. Now you're probably saying, oh, that just sounds so blah, but you know what? I just love it. I eat it with everything, and it really does last a long time in the fridge. And I just warm them up and keep eating it till it's all gone, but it's just got a nice flavor. Now I always like adding a little bit more salt into it when I'm ready to eat it, but that's up to you, because there's a lot of people that don't like to have a lot of salt. And so I just put a small amount in to start, and then you can add it yourself. Just taste it and see. But we're going to cook this until we get the rice, the cauliflower, all soft and cooked, and we're done. So that's probably going to take maybe 20 minutes. I think I've got it mixed well, and now just stir it every once in a while it's cooking. So here's my low-carb, simple cauliflower rice. I really didn't know what to call it other than it's delicious. And like I said, you could use the whole cauliflower for this recipe with the same amount of ingredients, or cut it in half. I cut it in half but left the full amount of ingredients and it's got such a great flavor. I just love it. I don't even know how to describe the flavor of it, but with the butter, it's delicious, and we eat it quite often. So I hope you go to lowcarbrecipe.ideas.com, try this recipe, and try some of my other ones. You take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.